Okay, I think I'm recording now. Did it pop up a thing that said you're recording?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, and then I've got, let's see, this one times 5, and the next one times 5, the next one times 6. Tell me if I got any of these wrong. Hey, Megan, remember how you're amazing and you watched the video yesterday?
Yes.
Cool. What did we do at the bottom of this column right here?
Wait, you're not.
Am I off the camera?
Yeah.
Here, what do we do on the bottom of this one right here? Am I not sharing my screen
No,
anymore? Is that what's
no.
going on?
Mm-mm.
Cool. This is hard to do on one computer. Trying my best. Okay. All right. So these are the numbers that I got. Did your numbers match mine, everybody?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, Megan, what do we do down here?
You have to add them up. You have to add up all those numbers, and then you have to divide them by the W column.
Right, the W column, you divide them by, but in the other one, it made sense because they all added up to 1, so we had to divide by 1, which was no big deal. This one adds up to 31, which makes sense because this is the month of May, and that's how many days there are in May. And if I add up the other one using my phone, you guys get 30,313?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now what you would do to figure out the balance for May, and remember guys, you have to be reasonable about your answers because I've seen many people before and they'll just circle this and be like, that's my right answer. And I'm like, so your average daily balance for the month of May was $30,000, even though you never had more than $2,000 in your account ever. So make sure that your answers are reasonable. I got $977.84. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, unmute and tell me a stupid answer. What would be a stupid answer for this question?
30,313.
Agreed. What else?
5 billion.
Mm-hmm. That's real dumb. Anybody else stupider than Jerry?
31.
0.
A 0. That's a real dumb answer. Anybody else?
Just stupider than Jerry, not stupider answer, just
Stupider
stupid.
answer than Jerry is what I should have said. My deepest apologies, Jerry.
You just not like me today or what?
No, actually, I'm super fond of you and you're one of my favorite students.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else?
31.
31. That is a very silly answer. And I can see where somebody would get that, right? They'd be like, there it is, 31, job done. Okay. Your last job when you're thinking about a problem is, does this make any sense? And as a lot of people will tell you in this class, if you just, I don't know, text me or message me or send me an email, I will respond to you. If you're like, I don't understand how to finish this problem, I will help you. And if you're Malachi, feel free to start every text that you sent me with, hey. And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, oh, here's a math question. I'm like, okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna go straight into the homework today. Let's go over number 41 and 42 and just give you the answers quick. And then what I thought is I'm making your assignment longer and I kind of just really just taught you how to do a weighted mean with a frequency distribution, but I thought maybe we could do like another problem of your homework together and then I'll let you go. Come. Sweet, Michaela gave me a thumbs up. I accept that as a thumbs up from the entire class. She speaks for us all. Okay, everybody have their homework out? A lot of you are not moving an inch, which makes me nervous that maybe you're like, my homework's not out because I didn't do it. If you didn't do it, shame on you and finish it tonight because it's due tomorrow. I told you not to do that in the video, but you're teenagers, so you're teenagers. Okay, 41, the homework grade or the average, their mean score was 89%, B plus. And for 42, their average grade was a 93%, an A. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a nerd. It's a big shock for all of you. Everybody, can you give me a surprised face? Like, no. What? Like 3 kids did it. Okay, you guys, not good. All right, fine. We'll keep working on that. Anyway, when I was in high school, I spent a whole bunch of time when I should have been studying for my calculus exam, actually writing a program in my calculator that took the weighted means of all of my grades and then told me what % I needed to get an A in the class. Instead of actually studying for it, I wrote a program in my calculator that would tell me what was the minimum grade I could get an A. So that's pretty cool. All right, so your whole homework assignment, everybody write it down together, is going to be page 77, numbers 41 through 43, 45, and 49 through 51. And you've already done 41 and 42, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And so now what we're going to do on 43 is just like the warm-up we just did. 45 is very similar to the warm-up we just did. And 49 through 51 kind of isn't, but is. So I'm going to do 49 with you. Please, please, please write this down. I don't care if your homework is out of order. In fact, what I expect to see on your homework is 41, 42, then probably 49, and then the rest. All right. Anybody not write down the homework and are freaked out because I just got it out of the way? Not a single one of you. Okay. Sparkles has retired to a different place in the house. All right, so you're going to want to open up your textbooks to page 78, number 49, so we can all look at the same problem. And you're going to want to make a chart like I'm making in your notebook. Maybe you could actually make it look nice, though. Your call. All right, I'm setting this up a little differently than is in the book. That first column is going to be my classes. And I'm going to make the third column my frequency. Apparently this is highway miles per gallon for 30 small cars. Anybody's family have like an electric car? No, those are pretty cool though. They look pretty neat, except for I'd feel real, like, let's be honest, guys, how often, like, and I'm an adult, I'm a grown-up with a mortgage and children that I take care of, okay? And I can't tell you how many times I've looked at my phone and been like, 1%? Like, I mean, I should know to charge my own phone at this point, right? I don't. If you think I'm gonna charge my car every day responsibly, probably not. Can you put your hand up when you have this chart down, please? Digitally, put your hand up. Digitally. Clowns. Always. I'm ready. So cute, as if we're still in real school. I guess this is real school. I feel like we should call this fake school, though. It's like we're all pretending to be in school. I think we're doing a pretty good job pretending. Waiting for everybody. Jordan's left the room. Malachi's looking off in the distance. Malachi, do you have this written down? Put your hand up. Jordan, do you have this written down yet? Ethan doesn't have it written down yet. Yeah, he does. Jordan has just gotten a notebook, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I got my thing written down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do. I just showed you. You
I'm
not see
very
it?
sorry that I wasn't glancing at your small square at their exact right.
No, yeah, I got it. Sorry.
My apologies. All right, everybody, can you please put your hands down digitally? Put them down. And put them up. Nah, don't do it. Keep them down. Okay. So we want to find the average miles per gallon for these cars. Now here's the problem. On this one, we had one data point to multiply with a weight. So right now I want somebody to raise their hand and tell me, how can I get one data point out of a whole bunch of numbers? This is 29 through 33. How can I represent them with one number only?
Is there midpoints?
Well, just raising your hand and you just yell it out. Stop being so smart. Yes, use your midpoints. Good job. I'm even gonna go crazy. And look, Ethan's raising his hand. Like, I could have answered it. I wish somebody would have given me a chance to. Megan. Hey, Megan, I'm gonna give you a prize anyway, even though you don't follow protocol. Would you like a cold-blooded animal or an I'm a winner sign?
I'll do an I'm a winner sign.
Okay. All right. So really quick by yourself, figure out all the midpoints here. Just make sure you can still do it. And when you're done, look up and check and see if you got the same answers I did. Don't just watch me do it and copy it down. Try just a little bit today, okay? Have you guys been doing a lot of trying already today? Anybody doing some trying? I got some nods and some no's. Remember, I'm totally going to ask to see your notes after this, so make sure you're doing it. Okay, so there are the midpoints. You had to add the lower and the top and then find the midpoint in between. And so if you take 29 plus 33 and divide by 2, you get 31. Or you could have just been like, what's halfway between them? And written that down. I put an X above the midpoints, and so should you. And I put a W over the frequency, and so should you, because that's the weight. That's how often it happens. Just like Megan said earlier, we shouldn't just be adding these 4 together and dividing by 4, because this category with 36 is way more important than this category with 2 in it. So that last column is just like the rest of your homework has been, where you multiply them together. So go ahead and multiply them together using a calculator right now. All right, now I want somebody who is going to raise their hand, Megan. Here, let me say it to you in a way you'll understand, Megan. Raise your hand, okay? And you're gonna raise your hand, and then you're gonna tell me how to finish this problem. It's just like the warm-up, just like the work you did last night. Digitally raise your hand, Jerry. Yes, Michaela's on top of it. Remember, Michaela said she was trying today, and she clearly is. She's got her hand raised digitally. Everyone should raise their hand digitally if they want to participate, which I would really appreciate, because this is boring sitting in my house by myself. There's a cat here, but I'll tell you what, she doesn't care about me that much, guys. She just doesn't. Confessional. She acts like she cares about me, and you know why? I'll tell you what, she sleeps on me every night. Every time I sit down on a chair, she's at my feet. She's always by me. And you know why? You know why she's by me? My husband's like, it's because she loves you. And it's not. It's because I'm the only one who feeds her. And if she's sitting on me partially, it means that she knows when I move so that she can go get fed. That is it. I'm pretty sure. She also currently has 3 dead birds on our porch, and every time she goes out there, she tosses them in the air a little bit. I could take them away, but I just don't have the heart. All right. Jerry, you're number 1. Michaela's number 2. Jade is number 3. Megan, I'm not even counting you because you already won a prize by speaking out of turn earlier. How dare you? All right. 1. Who is number 1?
Oh, it's me.
Oh, it's Jerry. All right. Tell me, what should I do?
We're gonna have to add up the x times w and then add up the frequency and then divide them, and then that's your answer.
Okay. So I'm going to add these up. Have you already done this, Jerry?
Of course I have.
What did you get when you added up the x times w?
1,085.
1,085. Can somebody confirm verbally that that's correct?
Yes, it is
Okay.
correct.
And then what'd you get for this one, Jerry?
30.
30. Let's see, 23, that's right. Okay. And then you take 1,085 and you divide by 30, which is what, Jerry?
36.17 miles per gallon.
Nice. Oof. See that? Miles per gallon. You were caring about your label. It's a dream. Complete dream. Okay, and that is a reasonable statement to say that that's how many miles per gallon a car gets. A stupid statement would to be say 0 or to say 1,000,000 or to say 1,085. So make sure you don't do that. Jerry, would you like a cold-blooded creature? And I'm a winner sign.
I'm a winner.
Oh, okay, all right. Got it. Okay. Well, guys, it has been real. I think that is all I have to teach you today. So you guys need to go off on your own and complete all of this assignment. Remember, it's page 77, 41 through 43, 45, and 49 through 51. If you want to stick around on the call because you've got questions, maybe you got 41 or 42 wrong and you want me to talk to you about them, feel free. Otherwise, we are good to go and you can go ahead and sign off. I hope you have a fantastic day. Be fantastic.
Have a good rest of your day.
You too, Michaela.
Hey, Miss Nussbaum.
Hey, Mallet.
Oh, you said, like, raise your hand if you missed part of the thing, Bobber, and I missed part of the page 77. So it's page 77, 41 through 43,
And then,
54.
all right, so I'm not sharing anymore, am I? So page 77, 41 through 43, 45, and 49 through 51.
I put 54, 45,
And then 49 through 51.
through 51. All right.
All right?
Thank you. Why'd you gotta call me out like that?
Because it's
Call me
fun.
in class, yeah. I don't
You
even sit
don't even
class.
care. How
I
much
say-
do you care?
What?
How much do you care?
No, not really.
Yeah, you don't care at all. And it is kind of
say
funny.
that.
Every
I
time you
say,
text
"Hey,
me, you're
oh."
like, hey, I'm like, oh, here it
I'm
comes.
always like, hey, oh.
Yep.
Or,
Someday you need to just text me and be like, hey, oh, how are you doing today? You know, like, and I'll feel like, oh,
what?
I'm good.
No. And it's gotta be at the right time too. It's gotta be like at 8 o'clock at night too. Can't
right.
be-
That's when you're doing your homework. That's when you got to ask.
All right. Have a good
Okay.
rest of your day.
Bye.